this is Sky with another intuitive energy reading for you. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started. Divine, thank you once again for another one of your messages, your amazing information that we otherwise would not have. And thank you for that protection that you give us at all times, protecting all of our chakras and keeping them aligned with our purpose. Divine source, no one or nothing of evil or negative intent can infiltrate what the divine has given us. Divine, thank you for my collective and for this reading. You know, these comments about what about me, what about mine, I'm tired of waiting, I'm on my, and then we talk about ego, and then we talk about spirituality, and then we talk about greed, and we're like, okay, I don't even want to be greed turned inside out. I don't want nothing to do with it. So I'm not, I've been through a lot, my friends. And I'm not saying that, my ride or dies know I've been through a lot. And the people I've met, that know me like face value, they know I've been through a lot. And I've endured a lot. And I really, when people have that, I'm tired, what about me? And I'm doing this for the collective that have been going through cycles of this for years upon years upon years. A lot of years. Think about how long you've been asleep, my friend. How long you didn't know these things that were going on. How many years? Or has it been since you were, It's interesting, our concept of time in accordance with the divine's concept of time. Our time is not necessarily what the divine has in mind for us. And sometimes, as we are seeing played out here, greed or wanting something and not wanting to wait for it, or not wanting it organically, or letting it unfold naturally, is at our own peril, right? Okay, what's the first part out? A lot of people don't, maybe they don't resonate with my energy, and that's okay. But I'm going to be honest, every time I will never go down as a liar unless somebody is lying about it, because I'm not known to. I know. I tried when I was a kid a couple of times, and man, oh man, I can't lie. Mortgage and deed. Told you. Still had more information the divine was saying. So here we are, mortgage and deed. A bounty hunter. Mortgage and deed, bounty hunter. That's interesting. They don't even look like they go together. But then again, you never know. I don't live anybody else's life. And earth intelligence, so we might have an earth sign or earth energy. Bounty hunter, grounded, bounty hunter, looking for something in the ground or somebody who is stable. Stability, bounty hunter, where somebody lives. I'm just putting it all together, guys. Don't make this, I say it all the time. Let's be adults. We're not going to take any of these readings as a private reading, right? Okay, they're collective energies. A plant. Something in a plant, earth intelligence. Somebody may have to look inside in a plant. Something may be plant, there might be a mic in a plant. And this is wire transfers. Or somebody could be a plant. I happen to like Robert Plant myself. Boy, in his day. Anyway, he had a nice little body. Anyway, mortgage indeed. Or if he didn't, because I never met the man, he knew how to use the body he had. There you go. Mental intelligence. He knew how to use what he had to his, benefit. Had an amazing voice. Also, too, was it Robert Plant that was supposed to be went to school to be an accountant? So very smart man, very intelligent, and an amazing voice. Who could ask for anything more? Rooster, 10th sign of the Chinese zodiac, good luck omen, on time, dispels evil spirits waking up. The sign of the rooster, bounty hunter on top of that, just 1945, 1969, 1993, 2017, 1957, 1981, and 2005 are significant years to the year of the rooster. Any further information, please, do your Google, do your homework, or whatever you need to do. This is sobbing that it might, malpractice, earth intelligence, some malpractice, and the bank employee. So something could have been planted in a bank employee's office. Yeah, because these are wire transfers. Cruise lines, cruise ships, cruises. Somebody going on a cruise? Cruise with me, baby. I used to love Lionel Richie. What was that song? Um, da, small town boy like me, but yes, I'm getting I don't winter. I gave you my money and my time, but I'm giving you back your name. And when I was a kid growing up, no lie, I don't know if he's still alive, but um, the guy that lived down the street from me drove the tour bus for the Commodores. So I got to see the outside of the bus. He wouldn't let me go in. He let me look from the doorway. Oh, intoxication. Somebody in the wintertime. Something about some intoxication. We're in the winter. Although I was just watching something about the polar shifts. Conservatorship. Because somebody drinks, maybe. In the winter, they got a conservatorship. What happened here? Malpractice? What's going on with the bank employee, Divine? There's a DNA test. There's a lot of lying going on, people. The amount of lies. It's like you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror at that lying face. How do you do it? I'm amazed. I am amazed that people can look in the mirror knowing that 90% of their life is a lie. The only time when they're not lying is when they're eating something and when they're crapping. Everything else is a lie. Everything. How do you live like that? It's incredible. Immortal. So something in somebody's DNA, immortal? What is immortal here? I'll give it another row because I'm not quite sure, and it seems to work better with that last row. Hobo's choice, something in the winter, Hobo's choice. Let them talk. This is like an emperor energy. Let them talk. Return department. Suicide magic. What else is new? All is well. Telling you, when are they going to wake up and smell the coffee? New opportunity. Yeah, possible new opportunity. Let's stay away from negative people. Yeah, just do that. Just do that. If you got to do that, then that's what you got to do. You know, there's a lot of people that I've exorcised as an exorcism. I've exorcised out of my life because no matter how much I would have wanted them in my life, I knew I had to wake up and realize that having them in my life was causing great discord for me. It was like no matter what, if you try everything you know, and that's what I used to say about when people would ask me about divorces and marriages and stuff. I says, if you love the person, try everything you know. Try it. Try everything you know until you run out of things to know. And you've tried everything and now it's bleeding you. And you've got to stop the bleeding. That's when it's time to go. But before that, try everything, male, female. Just my advice, like belly buttons. Everybody's got an opinion. I went to the priest that married me. Oh, what's going on? This isn't what I thought it was. Why can't I be a better person? Why does he pick on me all the time? Oh, I remember those days. They were horrible. I had such a wonderful priest, though. He understood. Somebody is getting a mortgage, a deed or mortgage. Somebody opened this letter and there was a deed with the mortgage payment papers in there. That's what they did. So they went looking. Message of concern. This message may be that you have to turn over. We've been looking for someone, or you have to turn over this mortgage and this deed. I'm just feeling as I go. Official person, I'm telling you, it's an earth sign, some official person, earth sign, earth intelligence. A plant, sudden wealth. Somebody was a plant when it came to finding out about how somebody got this money all of a sudden. How you get your hands on all this easy living when 2 weeks ago you were at my door begging for grub? What's that all about, right? They got a wire transfer at the bank. They got cut off. They got the message they got cut off. Oh, they got a message they got cut off, the wire transfer. Something that somebody found out something, an official person maybe found out something. I get chilly. I'm sorry. It's one of the things about getting older, man. You can feel the change in temp. I'm very sensitive to changes in temperature, room temperature anyway. Mental intelligence. See, I'm telling you, the courthouse said, wait a minute. And don't it make you want to shout? Something about the rooster here. A mature man. Rooster energy. Cock-a-doodle-doo, or any you-know-what'll do. Some of you know that joke. Malpractice. Main male malpractice is involved in some malpractice. What the heck did they do? What the heck? Bank employee is involved. Whoa, whoa. Fell on my lap. A bank employee is in jail, going to jail, on their way to jail. Something about this sudden wealth. Ooh, cruise lines. Well, these other people are on a winter cruise. Official person, cruise lines. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wire transfer, cruise lines, official person, Earth intelligence. What has happened here? Wintertime. This community, something about this group of people in the wintertime. Intoxicated. Somebody went to work drunk. Period. They went to work intoxicated. Okay? Journey, conservatorship. Somebody went on a trip to get conservatorship. Ooh. DNA test. They've been cut off. The DNA test came back. Oh, again. And the high honor goes to the immortal. The one who has been through could be cruised through something, or Hobo's choice. This is whatever this person, what their choice. It is not these people's choice. The conservatorship, the bull crap. It's not up to them. Look, this person is concerned because they know the choice here. Let them talk. Nobody cares. Main female, let them talk. Return department, somebody's thinking about returning to someone. Courtship, suicide. Courtship, suicide. That's a new one. Well, don't go back to this person. It's suicide. I want to do suicide magic on you. All is well, but the house is in reverse. It's only reverse card because some fake person at work is going to the courthouse, finding their way to court to steal, to steal, to steal and steal and steal some more. People are disgusting. Using the courts to steal a house. Despicable. I mean, really, to me, I don't understand. Why do you want something that doesn't belong to you? Do you think it will? What's your purpose? What's the point? Something's not yours. Something's just not yours. Accept that, and you know, if you like it and you admire it, build it for yourself. Find a way to achieve it for yourself. That's what people who are achievers are supposed to do. Inspire, in spirit, inspire the people who want to achieve and be successful. You know, nobody handed anybody anything. That's a fallacy. If you think, like, I was watching, either I was watching or I was reading or I was hearing or something. I don't know where I got it from. But somebody was talking today about it's okay to want something, but you've got to make the effort. God reaches, God meets you not where you're at, but where it is that you're going. Otherwise, everybody'd be a lump on a log and expecting to leech off of everybody else. Doesn't work that way. What is this message about this inheritance or this mortgage and this deed and this? Look. Oh, this came out in reverse. Wait a minute. I picked up the cards in reverse. I tend to do that from time to time. Please excuse me. Welcome to new subscribers. Welcome returning subscribers. Everybody's welcome here. Current subscribers, we rock. We do. And my ride or dies. I love you guys. You know it's true. Now, we do have death. Death is looking. Death's flying around looking for the death angels flying around. Azrael is flying around looking for, or this could have been in the past. Let's say somebody is losing their fortune. They're losing this mortgage and deed, and they're losing this fortune. That's what this message is about. Message of concern. Somebody found them out, the bounty hunter. Somebody's got a message of concern about an illness, possibly. They found somebody and they're ill, or something here about an illness. Earth intelligence with the official person divine. Is this elderly woman? Is the official person Earth sign? So this could be a grandmother who was an Earth sign, who was the official person here. And the sudden wealth, this is the plant. This is a service. So this is somebody who maybe bugged somebody's a plant, put a bug in somebody's, or a secret eye, those little, or a drone or some spyware into somebody's plant service. This could be somebody who you were always in service to everybody else, or everybody looked down their nose at you, or whatever, as a servant, like, we're so much higher and above you, and suddenly you're wealthy, right? Maybe this money is being sent to you instead of someone else. I don't know. What is this wire transfer cutoff? Distant. This is a cutoff of a wire transfer because of something else. This is somebody, they're upset they got cut off. Maybe they were paid in advance for something, like, because they're cut off. So it's something that they were receiving money in the courthouse, mental intelligence. The courts are not stupid. They're not the nods. They're very smart. There have been criminals through the courthouse before you. There'll be criminals through the courthouse after you in the criminal courthouse, civil courthouse, whatever courthouse. There have been people before you tried to pull crap the same kind, if not even craftier, if not even worse. They've seen it all. Mental intelligence. They see what's going on. This mature man's child was the rooster. Or this mature man is the rooster that has a child. And this somebody here did some kind of malpractice, sold something to this person. This is a bank employee in jail or imprisoned. Look at this, with this illness again. Somebody came a calling to a bank employee or something, and now they're either arrested development or arrested for the service that they gave. They got sick. Somebody also may have thought they had control over an illness, a bank employee maybe going to jail and be sick for controlling somebody here. There's a lot of talk about this official person, or about this cruise that these people went on. They may have all gone on a cruise with this elderly woman who got all these people together to gossip and talk. Waiting. Community is waiting here over the winter time. They're waiting for a baby, perhaps. They might be waiting for a baby because somebody got drunk. Somebody came to work drunk and maybe made a baby with somebody. I don't really know. Conservatorship. This is fake. This person's coming in to say they have conservatorship. It's fake. What the heck? Saying that you're sick or something, or somebody's sick. This enemy's being cut off because they don't have your DNA. They don't have the right DNA, or the DNA test came out and they're losing this. So, high honors. This is somebody who, pleasure seekers, high honors, immortal. Somebody tried to maybe make you seem like there was something wrong, like, you know, like you were loose as a goose. Loose as a goosey, and you're really the one with the high honors? What's this concern with this hobo? Somebody is like, oh, well, and this person's all concerned. Wife, main female, let them talk. This might be somebody who committed some kind of malpractice that's drinking, and maybe the wife is saying let them talk. I don't know. They're here with a child. Somebody thought that they would return to give you some message. They'd be able to return. It's some message that you were supposed to have received that somebody stole. Or, yeah, here it is. Suicide magic. They want to give you somebody's suicide letter. That somebody, I don't know, wife and child. All is well. I'm hearing all is well, the house from hell. Hell house. Look, there's the doctor. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, I had a vision. No lie. I had a vision early this morning, and it's so funny. I kept forgetting it with each reading to bring it up, so I'll bring it up now. I saw somebody with camouflage. That's why I'm bringing it up, because it reminded me, with like a camouflage shirt on, because you could see the like the uniform camouflage type of shirt. But it was in my mind, I thought it was a woman. I didn't think it was a man. And they were at an ATM machine. I didn't see them put the passcode in, none of that. But I seen their hand reach forward, and their hand had something like either a burn mark or some type of definite scar on I believe it's the right hand. I don't know who that is, but that's what I saw. I wanted to bring it up. But somebody here wanted to get pregnant with somebody in the military's baby for a house. Or somebody in the military said they were pregnant to fake a house. Yeah. Because their house burned down, they wanted another house. Or they thought that this house burned down. Don't know. Loonies. Looney Patoonies. Never, like, it's hard to, it's really difficult because of the trickery and everything to really, and all that's involved. Like I said, this isn't network. It is not just a one person, one trick pony. This is a network of people's lives that are involved in this. Wait, if it is on the news, the families that are affected is enormous. And it's sad. It's very sad, the decline of our sense of decency in the world. That we could do anything we want to anyone we want and feel good about ourselves is just mind-boggling to me. But somebody here is going to lose his fortune. This is somebody who is been guarding this mortgage or this deed. They've been guarding this paperwork, possibly in a desk, possibly something like that. They've been guarding, or a will. Somebody's getting this message now, bounty hunter. Oh, look at that. Somebody's finding out about, look, somebody's getting a message of concern that this money's been guarded. They can't have at it like they wanted to. Huh. What is this with this situation? Maybe they thought they would get it right away. The Hermit. Somebody's investigating this death. Okay? They thought they were going to get this money right away. Oh, King of Pentacles, an elderly woman, the official person. Something about an old woman, and King of Pentacles, earth sign, masculine. What is the service with the sudden wealth, divine? Yeah, family, sudden wealth. A plant. Somebody put a plant. Now, this could have been, no lie, if somebody had some cleaning service come in or something like that. I'm seeing that was a plant to find out something. What is this with, or this person did a service for someone and they were a plant. What is this sadness over being cut off from having wire transferred? A Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is being cut off from a wire transfer. A wire transfer. What's this money here in the courthouse? Earth intelligence. This is some money online. I don't know if they want to take somebody to court, or somebody has to go back to court. Somebody has to go back to court for this money here. Mental intelligence, something about the courts, realizing something here, possibly about a baby, a mature man's baby. Yeah, something about money slowing up, or the something about somebody leaving some kind of trail of money, like follow the money. Rooster, follow the money, elderly man, baby. This is this lovers. This is this merchant. Somebody sold somebody on making a choice, a Gemini perhaps, a main male. This malpractice. This is malpractice. Somebody is saying something that's not true, not necessarily true, or they're making an implication of something, or somebody, look, somebody is coming to you heartbroken and they're sick because they're going to jail. Get the heck out of here. Bank employee. Might be going to jail, might be a bank employee, or you might be a bank employee and they're trying to come back to you. What'll we do? Or someone here is a third party, they're a bank employee. Somebody might have a family with the bank employee as well. The Hangman. All these people are talking about this change of perspective that this official person had while on this cruise, or about this going on this cruise. Okay? Now somebody's waiting to be recognized in the community over the winter as being the triumphant one. And someone real quick took a job, and I don't know if they were intoxicated when they took this job to do this malpractice. Temperance was fake. Sagittarius, conservatorship. Somebody had a fake conservatorship over you, saying that you were ill. Maybe some heart thing. They're going to jail for that. They're going to jail, saying they were this person may have said that your family gave them, I don't know. What's this foe, this enemy of yours that's getting cut off? Okay, somebody is confused. Your enemy is confused. How come, how they got cut off? It had to do with the DNA, or somebody has, like, now has to go back to the drawing board and find out who belongs to who. Yeah, something having to do with somebody's DNA. Okay, who did it? Who was the snake? Who was the snake in the group that slithered away? This enemy who got cut off because her DNA ain't the right kind, girly girl, or boy, or man, or whatever, or something with the DNA, your DNA. This is a shock here that somebody called you a pleasure seeker, a, one night stand kind of energy, and look at you. If they could see me now, with your high honored self and your immortality. This hobo's choice. And somebody's like, and this is what hey, the chariot, Cancer, you're moving forward. Somebody's concerned because I don't know if Psi means like, well, whatever, and I'm going to move forward. Whatever, this group of people with this wife energy, let them talk, that this wife collaborated with others for a child or for a marriage. They did. And so whatever, at this point. This father, somebody's getting a message that they may not be the father. Return. Some message are getting returned to them. A father, or somebody who may or may not be the father. They don't know. They may want to return. Who knows? This is somebody's suicide magic. They're getting paid here. And the Seven of Wands. Somebody here is defending losing this house. All is well. They're acting like everything is fine, and they're losing their house. How could that be fine? So don't believe the hype, guys, I guess is what the divine is trying to say. Don't believe the hype. This is their karma for getting paid for you to do suicide spells, okay? And to cut you off from receiving this wire transfer. It's like somebody basically was paid to try and kill you off. They might not even really know why, or I don't know if they really know why. They just did it for the money. That's how relentlessly cold some people can be, or how desperate. This person has a drinking problem, so, I told you guys, my dad was an alcoholic, and I've seen what real hardcore alcoholics will do for whatever, to drink. So this person, this emperor energy, very guarded about this deed. This father guarded this deed, or somebody here has a father's deed, mortgage, something they're guarding, or they're kind of afraid it's going to come out about this mortgage and this deed. And what is this? Somebody wanted you to look the other way while they I don't know if you were distracted or somebody here is getting a message that somebody's looking for them because someone is sick. So they made sure you were distracted. Justice, this King of Pentacles is going to get justice for an elderly woman, it looks like here. It says an old lady, earth sign, official earth sign, official person. Earth sign getting justice here. Family, star in the family, celebrity in the family. Somebody was suddenly wealthy or got sudden wealth. They said it was for some service. To cut off the Queen of Cups is going to be triumphant with this wire transfer being cut off. These people are being cut off, and the Queen of Cups, water sign energy, is going to be recognized and as triumphant in something here with the courts, with some wired money. Somebody here is being rejected. They want to come back around because something the courts know what's been going on, and you're rejecting this person. They want to come back around. Look, they want to slowly, this baby, payments for a baby, something here, heartbroken, heart attack. So I don't know what they did. This mature man, they might have done something or broke your heart by slowing up your money. Yeah, the rooster. Yeah, somebody may have stolen a lover even. By malpractice. They might have stolen from somebody, a lover, a Gemini, or a Gemini may be the person stealing. This may be something that went to court or is going to court. Somebody's trying to steal from an earth sign masculine. Two of Cups. This is the Three of Swords. Two people made a pact of some kind to make you sick or send you to jail. Bank employees involved. Hangman. A lot of people are changing their perspective and fighting it during this conversation. These are arguments about somebody going on a cruise. This is something about a cruise, fighting. Yeah, you overcame this poverty, this Five of Pentacles. They wanted you in this whole community that they were waiting for you to over the winter now. They keep extending it out. Well, how many years have we been doing this reading? By 2020, I swear they're going to be broke. So you had a bad year. 2020, you were broke. You built yourself back up. It's your own life. It's your own business. By 2023, they're going to be on their knees begging for your mercy. And they keep going back to the same idiot. And this person's dragging them out. That'll be another $15,000, please. I don't mean to be like that, but that's what it feels like to me. It's like somebody is scamming the scammer. Like, you mustn't have been paying attention. And I said to do it on Thursday at 5 o'clock, not Thursday, 6 o'clock, like stupid stuff like do the spell, blah, blah, blah. It's just all smoke and mirrors. Somebody is humiliated because really quickly they went on a journey to somebody's job and got drunk. I don't know, or they were drunk when they went to work. They were humiliated. The Sun card, Temperance. This person could have had a fake conservatory, a Leo and a Sagittarius, or somebody is aware of somebody being fake, going the distance to be fake. You're aware. This group of people who are now confused because their enemy's been cut off because of the DNA, some DNA. This enemy doesn't have it. They don't got the mutts. This is a shock. This tower is here. Yeah, that you just blocked. They're shocked that you don't want to be bothered. You need to regenerate. There used to be a show many, many years ago called The Immortal. Okay, you're the immortal. The Chariot, look at what, looky. The Chariot is heading right for this Ace of Pentacles, and somebody here is concerned. Because that was this person's choice, was for you to have it. Not all this rigmarole here with the lies and the I'll show up in court, make believe I'm you, I'll keep it from you. What is wrong with you people? You know, aren't you smart enough to fill out a job application? What's wrong with you? Somebody's afraid that a group, they're kind of afraid of what a group's going to say, and somebody's saying let them talk. They're more concerned with the group than they are doing the right thing. Somebody real quick wants to, I don't know if they want to be a father or they want to, I don't know, they want to real quick get a message to return to something that they're thinking about because they're going to jail for taking this payment for this suicide magic. That's what's happening here. People are going to jail. And there you are, my dear, the Ten of Pentacles. That's it. That's all. All is wealth indeed. Somebody is losing they're disappointed. They're getting these messages. And this is all about this King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who had money. And these people, they're getting, judgment is here. Okay? They're going to be disappointed with the outcome, and that's the concern, that they're disappointed with the outcome. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you so very much, more than I could ever express, and you could ever know. So I wish you all the best, and I hope justice is served for everyone. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I'm back around. Peace.